everybody, welcome in. What is the latest in the Ana Walshe case? Police logs raise questions and shed light on new details of the missing Cohasset woman. Brian Walshe, aka the Joker, allegedly misled investigators after his wife vanished. And with that, let's get into it. Ana Walshe case, police logs raise questions, shed light on details of missing Cohasset woman. Brian Walshe allegedly misled investigators after his wife vanished in Cohasset, Massachusetts. A Massachusetts police log from the days following Ana Walshe's disappearance sheds new light and raises more questions about when the real estate executive vanished and how her concerned inner circle responded. A Cohasset Police Department log, dated December 26, 2022, through January 8, 2023, provides a glimpse into the early moments into the investigation, beginning with the missing persons report. Cohasset police confirmed the legitimacy of the log. According to the log, police received a call for a well-being check January 4, 2023, for Ana Walshe, whose name is misspelled in the document. According to the document, the caller states he is the head security person for the company party works for, Tishman Speyer. The caller went on to describe how Walshe works in Washington, D.C., but lives in Cohasset. He described more details of the disappearance, then noted, company has contacted the husband, he has not filed a missing person report. Police had previously said the company and loved ones simultaneously reported her missing. Walshe's husband, Brian Walshe, was arrested days later and charged with misleading investigators. But when Brian Walshe, 46, was arraigned Monday, his attorney, Tracy Minor, told the court her client contacted the company about Ana missing, directly contradicting what the Tishman Speyer representative told police. It is true that her employer contacted police on January 4. However, that was as a result of Mr. Walshe, Brian Walshe, contacting the employer to say, "I haven't heard from my wife," Minor said in court. The employer suggested that their security team, who is a former law enforcement officer, contact both the Cohasset Police and the D.C. Metro Police, which he did. A spokesperson for Tishman Speyer referred all inquiries to the Cohasset Police Department. During his arraignment, Brian Walshe was ordered held on $500,000 cash bail over $5 million surety bond. Prior to his arrest, Walshe was being held on pre-sentencing home confinement after he was convicted of selling bogus Andy Warhol paintings. Minor also noted in court that her client had cooperated through several interviews and searches of his home, his property and his cell phone. Commonwealth attorney Lynn Belland previously revealed that Ana Walshe's cell phone pinged in the area of the family's Chief Justice Cushing Highway home on January 1 and January 2, which is after the defendant had said she had left. The Cohasset Police Department logs show that, as of January 4, Ana's cell phone was off, but had last hit a tower around 3:14 a.m. on January 2, just shy of 24 hours after she was reportedly last seen. The log further describes how Ana's cell phone hit the tower on Reservoir Road in Cohasset, approximately 0.7 miles from her home, that investigators combed through the area. Investigators asked neighbors if they saw or heard anything during the early morning of January 2, according to a couple who live in a nearby home and asked to remain anonymous out of concern for their safety. "We were asleep and didn't see anything. We have a camera, but it was full, so I deleted the footage last week. I'm kicking myself," the male resident said. Reservoir Road is a winding, suburban street lined with homes on both sides. A metal barrier blocks a walking path at the end of the street. A cell phone tower is located at 75 Reservoir Road, which is approximately a 15-minute walk or a 2-minute drive from the Walshes' home. "The area is busy in the daytime," neighbors said, particularly before school starts and ends. They said parents often allow their children to use the nearby walking path to get to school. When she was supposed to take a ride-sharing service to a local airport to board a flight bound for Washington, D.C. The Tishman Speyer real estate manager was previously scheduled to depart for D.C. January 3, but reportedly said there was an emergency that required she fly there earlier than expected. But in the days between Ana's disappearance and the missing persons report, Brian Walshe allegedly lied about his own whereabouts. Investigators said Walshe told investigators he traveled to stores, such as CVS and Whole Foods, where he might not have actually been. But he allegedly neglected to mention that he spent about $450 in cash buying cleaning supplies from a Rockland, Massachusetts, Home Depot. According to court documents and officials, Walshe was spotted on surveillance video wearing a black surgical mask, blue surgical gloves and making a cash purchase of items including mops, tape and drop cloths. Investigators also discovered blood and a bloody, damaged knife in the basement of the couple's home, and traced Ana's cell phone to the area of the family's Cohasset home on January 1st and January 2nd. Brian's cell phone pinged in other parts of Massachusetts, such as Brockton and Abington, despite his lack of permission to be in the areas under the terms of his home confinement. On Tuesday, officials revealed investigators had recovered even more evidence related to their search for Walshe. They also appeared to have removed, and then replaced, a dumpster taken from Brian Walshe's mother's Swampscott home, located nearly 35 miles from the couple's home. Brian Walshe was arrested Sunday and charged with misleading a police investigation. Police said the charge stemmed from Walshe's alleged intentional, willful and direct responses to questions about his whereabouts on the days of Sunday, January 1, 2023 and Monday, January 2, 2023. They further called it a clear attempt to mislead and delay investigators. Law enforcement appeared to have moved the family out of the house to investigate its contents. He has not been charged with any criminal counts related to his wife's well-being. Police removed the dumpster, located at the home of Diane Walshe, to inspect for evidence Tuesday, January 10, 2023 in Swampscott.
Phil, let me just lay this out for you a little bit. This is the letter that she apparently left on New Year's Day. This was obtained by the New York Post. It says, wow, 2022, what a year. And yet we are still here and together. Let's make 2023 the best one yet. We are the authors of our lives. Courage, love, perseverance, compassion, and joy. Love, Ana.
And let's put up some prayers that Ana Walshe is found. Considering all of the evidence that has been collected, I do not have a good feeling about this, but I am thinking that she will probably be found sooner than later. It seems lately that we are looking at a lot of garbage dumps and transfer stations for people. Make that make sense. How do these people throw away human beings like they are garbage? I do not understand why they choose murder over divorce and what the motive is for Brian to kill Ana. What could that motive be? Money? Did Ana have a boyfriend? We will stay on top of this story and keep you updated on any developing news. My thoughts and prayers go out to Ana Walshe, her family, and her friends. And with that, it is a wrap. Everyone, thank you for coming in. Please make sure you click the like, the subscribe, and the bell for notifications, so you do not miss the next time we drop a video or broadcast. Have a good day or night wherever you are in the world. Stay vigilant.